Binance Coin is on track for a 4.5% increase by June 29, Gov Capital Collector shows. But first, let's take a closer look at what's happening in the market. Binance Coin is now down 1.8% since yesterday and trades just under $554.70. Let's step into today's projections now. 30 rate sees tomorrow's level at $546, which means a fall of 1.7%. Coin Codex expects Binance Coin to reach $557.90, a projected increase of about 0.5%. Digital coin price notes the chance of moving higher to $569.52, implying a gain of 2.6%. A separate forecast by Gov Capital Collector shows Binance Coin might test $579.95, a potential increase near 4.5%. Finally, crypto predictions see $610.39 by June 29, 9.9% above current value. This is the most profitable call we've covered. We've gone over 5 calls for tomorrow. Let's keep moving. We've reviewed the outlooks. Now let's look at performance data. Looking at the entire range of predictions, the price movement could fall anywhere between a decline of 1.7% and a rise of 9.9%, depending on the analyst. The numbers make it clear that crypto predictions predicts the highest return, with 9.9% gain in value by tomorrow. Therefore, you could earn between $5 and $99 for every $1,000 you invest. From a probability perspective, Coin Codex has the most dependable forecast, showing a 80.1% chance of success. After aligning all forecasts, I've mapped out a clear consensus scenario. Consensus valuation marks Binance Coin around $572.75. Let's take a closer look. The consensus scenario shows a 3.2% climb in price. In line with that move, your capital would also reflect a gain of 3.2%. For a 1,000 example, this could show a potential profit of around $32. And the odds of this consensus forecast playing out are close to 51%. To continue, let's look at the market's short-term path for the 3-day horizon, according to analysts. 30 rates expects losses to extend. Coin Codex highlights a steady outlook with no clear direction. An upward drive is anticipated by digital coin price. The short-term stance from Gov Capital Collector is also optimistic. Likewise, crypto predictions emphasizes that the short-term picture is tilted higher. By aligning the individual forecasts, the consensus projects a consistent advance, suggesting Binance Coin may strengthen in the near term. According to the gathered forecasts, 80% of analysts expect Binance Coin to advance in the near term. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts were published. Let's check how accurate they turned out. As a result, the actual price settled around $557.40. The outcome showed that most analysts called the direction correctly. From an accuracy standpoint, digital coin price was the closest. Now let's break it all down. 3 forecasts were inside yesterday's candle. For ROI, multiple analysts achieved profits, though digital coin price held the top spot at 1.2%. Take a look at the complete overview. All forecasts matched against reality. When checking results, Gov Capital Collector showed 1% ROI and $14.79 accuracy. Take a moment to notice who stayed most in sync with the market. Now we'll compare the forecasted returns for tomorrow between Binance Coin and a few other cryptos. At 4th place sits Binance Coin, while Polkadot currently shows 6.8% potential gain. For now, this table shows 5 assets, and a fuller comparison across many cryptocurrencies is already on my website. If you value your time and still want to know what analysts think, hit like and subscribe to stay updated. Stay safe and see you soon.